I'm Calvin Ridley.
And I'm King CDD.
Today we have coverage about the characters of the book Warriors, The Sun Trail. Let's go live to DK Metcalf, who is interviewing a cat for some reason.
Right, my boy's at home in the city. I'm over here with my boy Grey Wing.
Thank you, DK Metcalf. It is an honor to be here.
So what encouraged you to go on this long journey?
Well, it all started with the Stone Teller, who is an old white she-cat. We lived in the mountains and prey was scarce and snow often caved in us. Stone Teller came in and told us of a vision she had of a better place where it's warm. Some cats love the idea of the adventure and a new place, but everyone was skeptical because there was no proof of the Sun Trail.
What? So I have a question. What does this have to do with...
We get there when we get there! As I was saying, I didn't want to go. I had responsibilities here with my mother and her kits. Unfortunately, Fluttering Bird died. Quiet Rain had mourned, but asked me to go on the Sun Trail to live a better life. But I didn't want to go. I was needed here. Using pebbles, we took a vote to stay or leave, which was near even, so everyone who wanted to stay, stayed, and everyone who wanted to go, went.
So, if you were needed in the cave, why did you leave?
We get there when we get there! Jagged Peak was quite the arrogant kit, so he ran away from home because he wanted to go to the Sun Trail. Now I had to leave to find him and lead him there, so Quiet Rain wouldn't have two dead kits. There was no turning back now.
As some of you may know, I'm King CDD, handsome, funny, and overall hunk of penguin. But what you don't know about me is that I drive a monster. Cause that's what cats call cars. With this monster, I'll surely clobber that Kirby.
Wait, you drive a car?
I don't drive a car, I drive a bright pink monster.
I understand monsters more than anyone. Now back to DK and Grey. As I was saying, I had to go off and find Jagged Peak. Luckily I did, and found the rest of the pack. We were ambushed by hawks, so we had to fight them off. Brightstream was going to have my brother, Clear Sky's kits. But unfortunately, she was carried off by a hawk. This left Grey Sky and I to be very heartbroken. It was my fault that his loved one was gone and I couldn't save her. We encountered a lot of new things as we got close to the Sun Trail, like monsters and two legs. One night we were attacked by foxes, and we fought them the best we could, and ran. Unfortunately, our leader, Shaded Moss, died to one of these monsters. Still, we moved on until we eventually made it.
So, did all these, problems magically stop after you made the Sun Trail?
We had prey and the environment was 100 times better, but no. We were hated by the rogues who lived there already, and we emphasize that prey belongs to whoever catches it, whereas they believed hunting in territories. Our tribe of cats needed another vote of some, including me, who wanted to live in the moorlands, where others wanted to live in the forest with the trees. I'm tired, so I'm going to try and speed through this a bit. We did the pebble thing, and both of my brothers, as well as half my tribe, left me for the forest. As Turtletail kept talking to a kitty pet named Bumble, I caught her at the two-leg home where Bumble lives, and it made me very sad, as if I was losing my family. Turtletail ended up living with Bumble after all, and it was yet another friend I had lost. But I had found a love interest. Her name was Storm, and she meant the world to me. She made me excited to go see her whenever she invited me to. However, she had kids with my brother, which was unfortunate. My brother was also acting very different. You see, he was starting to believe what the rogues believed with the forest territory that he now owned, and he even had his own personal guards, which stopped me from seeing him. And the most unfortunate part is when he kicked out Jagged Peak because he had injured himself, and he was unable to hunt. I had to take him in for myself, and then I had to go over there, and, well, we had a skirmish, and I wasn't allowed to see him anymore. Storm had realized how cruel Clear Sky was becoming, so she came to live in a garage with her kits. And something terrible happened. And Turtletail warned me that something awful just happened in the house. So I came. And I tried to save her. But unfortunately, she couldn't be saved. She was already dead. All she had left was one kit, who I named Thunder, born after Storm, and decided to race him because, well, his father wouldn't. Wait a second, this is a newscast. How are we able to have flashbacks?